first question. Um, yeah, I mean, we're asking a lot of our players at this time, and the fact that they're showing up every night and leaving as much as they have on the floor, for us and for their teammates, it says a lot about what we are developing and growing within this organization. Like these players are not quitting and giving up on the outcome of these games just because of who we don't have out there and who the other team has out there. They're still going out to play to win. And, we just have to be better as much as we possibly can. Our margin for error is a lot smaller when you don't have, all-star Hall of Fame level talent out there every night. You have to figure it out in different ways. And, there have been some nights where we've done that. Other nights we've come up a little bit short, but I don't think this team is giving up at all. I think they're becoming a closer, more connected team, continuing to fight for one another and play for one another. And those are things that we can build on as hopefully we can get healthier over the next few weeks.
David Yapkowitz with Next Hoops.
Hey, Coach. They went on that run there in the third quarter. That's when it kind of got away. But, I kind of feel like it kind of started at the end of the second quarter, like right before halftime when they kind of went on a little mini run. Amanda obviously hit that three that kept it close. But, what did you see there, right as heading into halftime, and then that kind of carried over to that third quarter where the game just kind of got out of hand there?
Yeah, I mean, without seeing every play in my mind visually right now, I think fatigue, really started to set in. I think in that second quarter, we had asked Erica to play a lot of minutes. You could see that Coop was, not as lively in that first half from a lot of the work that we're asking her to do, night in and night out. Z's out there battling against Griner now 3 times in the last, 10 to 12 days. So again, we're asking our players to do a lot night in and night out. So I think, as that second quarter went on, a little bit of fatigue started to set in. And so we weren't able to get the defensive stops that we needed or put the intensity and effort into each defensive possession. And then we didn't have the thrust and the force offensively in terms of cutting and driving. We're a good driving kick team, and we didn't have that pop to our game there in that second quarter. And I thought they got to the free throw line a little bit as well, and that allowed them to get their zone defense set up more often, which wasn't really necessarily hard for us to break. It's just hard to play against set defense multiple times down the court. This group is filled with players and people that weren't given the chance to be here in the first place. Erica was undrafted. Coop got drafted last year, but then there was no training camp. So all of a sudden she had no team. We picked her up. Nia Coffey, bounced around multiple teams, not really, playing a lot of minutes. She's here. Bria Holmes, Christina Nigwe, Carly Samuelson. I could go on and on. It's Arella's first year. So, we got a combination of people that I think regardless of the situation, like they're just trying to figure it out. And so it's difficult, to kind of have that, Pollyannish type of positivity and morale is up, et cetera. But, as you can see tonight, through 20 minutes, and then by the time this game was over, they're not just going through the motions out there. They're really giving everything that they have. Some nights the other team is just better than us. Some nights we needed to be better in order to give ourselves a chance to win. But this group is coming together. We have a lot of work to do, but they're hanging in there just fine. And we're definitely proud of the fact that they're doing so.